Hello everyone, welcome to my special question and answer video in celebration of 50,000 subscribers. So wow, let's get on with the first question. So the first question comes from TC Clamble26 on Twitter. What are your opinions on Wublin Island? So I personally really love Wublin Island. Even though at the time I was going through a phase where I wanted new stuff. I don't know what that were about, but now thinking back about it, that were a bit like out of line, come to think of it. Wublin Island is by far one of the best islands in the game. Next up, we have a question from Eunice Emery Dilek, who asks, do you think you will have your channel active in the next 10 years? Now, that's a very good question, Eunice. I do think it will be active in some form, even if it's on another channel. I think I will very be active. As long as I can on this, anyway. I know that I will be active on YouTube forever, probably, though, now. And the next question is from Bogart Fan, who asks, I know this is very basic, but what do you think your favourite islands are in Mighty and Monsters and Dawn of Fire? Now, in Dawn of Fire, I'm a bit split between the Continent and Stonehenge, but it's one of them. And for Mighty and Monsters, it has to be Plant Island. There's just something about Plant Island that just always brings me back to it being my favourite. I just can't get away from it. And the last question from Twitter is from Raymond Johnston, who asks, what is your real name? My real name is Ben, so hello. The next questions come from Instagram, and the first one is from Angel Queen, who asks, if you could make your own monster, what element would it be, and what would its name be? Now, I was posting about this on Twitter. The teaser, we kind of thought it'd be an Apegarus, which is like a type of unicorn. So I was getting really excited about that. Now I've thought about that, and the monster which I'd like is a unicorn monster. I really don't care what element it would be, but I'd like it to become some kind of like mythical, legendary type, you know. Not a supernatural, because I mean unicorns are like mythical. So yeah, and its name would be something unicorn. The next question comes from Neonate Babies Fan and WWE Fan. So they ask if I could make a new update for My Singing Monsters, what could it be? Now, I've had a thought about it, and if I had to update the game, I'd put lots of stuff in it at once, because obviously it's a one-time opportunity. So I'd put in Composer Island Monsters just for the fun of it. I'd also put in more Wordos. I'd put in a Wordo Island. I'm not going to make it too expansive, and I'm going to just go a unicorn monster, which I wanted earlier, and then I'm going to go with, I'd like a new kind of mechanic along the Star Shop. Maybe it's something to do with Tribal Island, or something to spend my star power on. I can't really think about it. Big Blue Bubble's the best at making those things, though, so I'd just leave it to them. Next up is Dylan JJ, who asks, are your parents proud of what you do? And I say to that, yeah, they are. I'd say they're decently proud. Like, every so often I can get a bit annoying, especially when Magpie came out. Like, I'm like a tyrant running around the house, getting everything ready. But other than that, I'd say they're very proud of me, except from the moments where I'm like a tyrant around the house. And the next question is from YouTube now, so these questions are from YouTube, and it's from MLG Noko Reincarnated, who asks, can I animate? Yes, I can draw, but I wouldn't say I can animate. Baby Grumpire, that thing I did for 25,000 subscribers, I think it were, in that week, that weren't really that good, apparently, according to everyone, even though I thought it were kind of good. Apparently it weren't, so that's the best I can do, but I can draw, like the Mirror Continent stuff you've seen, I can draw. Next up, Zachary Altman asks, have you ever bought currency in Mighty and Monsters? Now this is a really good question, I'm glad that they've said this, because this is something interesting to talk about. I've not bought currency, except from in, like, two instances. The first instance was for Warbox, because I didn't have enough diamonds and I went a bit crazy buying them. And Warbox cost a lot of diamonds, okay? Warbox was a very lot of diamonds to get on the first day. Some people like Wabonga just like put all their original monsters in it. Like, what are you doing that for? You'd buy duplicates and then you put them in and then you have them all. I made an effort when doing that as well, not to get rid of the originals, so it's still the original, like, monsters which I originally got in them videos, still on my island, not the ones which I woke up after, if you get what I mean. The other time was when I wanted to disable adverts, so yeah, I got an in-app purchase then, yeah, a diamond one, I think it was like 99 cents, 69p, whatever your currency is really, yeah. The next question comes from Minecraft Moon 100, who asks, how old am I? Now, I'm not going to give you an exact age, because that's a bit, you know. I'm just going to say I'm a teenager, okay? I'm a teenager, we'll go with that. Vertical Wizard asks, why is your name MSM Pokegamer if you never do anything related to Pokemon or any other game besides MSM? So originally my channel was dedicated to Pokemon as well, but then they got copyrighted down, and then after a year I just decided to do My Singing Monsters videos, and then everyone liked them that much. Like, I used to make other stuff as well, but people didn't like that. They used to dislike it and everything because they got used to the My Singing Monsters videos, and that's the thing with My Singing Monsters. They only like My Singing Monsters videos, unless you're something like FGTV where they just do it once, like, in a millennia. Yeah, but yeah, that is why, like, I do understand why you'd think that I haven't removed that, but people came known to that name. That's what they'd search me for, so I couldn't just get rid of MSM Poker Gamer and just be called MSM Gamer, because that wouldn't make sense. People wouldn't know. They'd just look me up and then they'd go, who's this guy? Why have you changed your name? Wordo's guy asks, who is my favourite Wordo? So my favourite Wordo has to be Paul Sona. So yeah, hype for the 50k week as well. Yes, it is happening now, so hype, yay. My favourite part about YouTube, Lightning Jack, is the community. I just love the community to bits. It's so lovely, My Singing Monsters. Most of the community is absolutely fabulous, and I've had a wonderful time being in it. Lesser Dandidoo asks, what is your favourite Wublin? My favourite Wublin is personally Giga. I were a bit cross between Bon Appetit and Giga at first, but now I've kind of nailed it down. My favourite is Giga and probably forever will be. Another fabulous question from Zachary Altman, who asks, what is your opinion on Mario and would you ever consider making videos on that subject? Hashtag MPG50k. Okay, so I do like Mario and I certainly would do videos on it if I could, but sadly, due to me not being the correct age, I'm not allowed to make Nintendo videos yet, but as soon as I am able to, I promise I will do a couple, if not all the time, I'll be uploading Nintendo videos on Robibo. Next question comes from Super Hard Skull Games, who asks, who inspired you to do YouTube? Now, my inspiration was Diane Delsig. Diane inspired me completely to do YouTube, and if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here today. I can guarantee you that much. Diane was a pure inspiration, and she's always been there, and she's an amazing person, and I'm sad that she's left. Yeah, sorry to make everyone think about Diane leaving again. Next question comes from Hideu Hayabusa, who asks, whatever got you into playing My Singing Monsters in the first place? Now, actually, this is quite interesting, because it came from school, but the thing is, now school don't like the game. Like, I don't get that, like, the transition there. They went from, because, like, I started playing it when they told me about it. Like, I started playing it when they told me about it. So they were telling me about this game, and then I downloaded it, and I was like, whoa, okay. And I kept playing it, and the thing was, they kind of left the game, and I was just stuck there playing it, because I loved it to bits. This were back in 2012, yeah, so quite a long time away. It were about when Yule first came out. And yeah, I was just obsessed with it. I got ahead of everyone else, and they were like, how are you doing this? Are you like hacking it or something? I'm like, no, I'm addicted to this game. No stopping me playing it now. Next up is Shelby Johnson, who asks, will you please do My Singing Monsters rip-offs? Now, seeing as though you're mentioning that, I will tell you that a video is going to come on that later in this week. So yeah, My Musical Cats is it? That's what everyone's been asking about. So yeah, I will be making a video on that. Oh god, that's gonna be cringe. But yeah, it's coming. Next question is regarding the face reveal. I don't know whether I'm I'm going to be honest here, I don't know whether I'm comfortable doing that at the moment, but it's something that's asked about a lot. Like it's becoming trending on YouTube, and it's kind of outgoing my expectations here. But when you search MSN Poker Gamer on YouTube, face reveal is trending on there right now. So yay! But as far as I know right now, I don't feel comfortable with doing that, and I hope you all appreciate that. It may come in the future, I am not sure, but currently I am not comfortable with doing that, and I hope you respect my decision with that. Thank you for watching, everyone. So that's all the questions now, which I'm going to be answering today. There's been lots of awesome questions, and I'm sorry to the people who didn't get the questions answered, but I had to choose a limited selection, obviously, because I can't be sat here answering them all day. But yeah, thank you so much. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. Stay tuned for more videos going on throughout the week for this 50,000 subscriber event. Bye, everyone.